about Thanksgiving, when I got accepted into UCLA and I was going to announce it then, but Dad interrupted me to propose to his girlfriend. Then Mom told me not to say anything else about my announcement because it would ruin Dad's engagement. I told Dad later in the kitchen, but I doubt he even heard me because he was too busy texting his new fiancé. I paused to take a breath and Grandma butted in quickly before I could continue. Your father loves you, she protested. I rolled my eyes. I know, I muttered. And he's trying to fix things with you, she added. I know, I repeated. But that doesn't magically erase everything he's done, all his mistakes. Let's talk about my birthday a few weeks ago. He brought his fiancé and spent the whole time talking about the wedding coming up and planning it. I didn't even get dessert because they wanted to rush out and see the wedding venue. He's done this so many times, chosen his fiancé over me. I'm so done with it. So no, I'm not going to the wedding. If the wedding dress was important enough to miss my graduation, then maybe homework is important enough to miss his wedding. I turned back to my laptop and Grandma sat on the bed next to me. I waited for her to tell me I was right and to take my side. She took my hand and said quietly, he's your father, he loves you. Missing his wedding isn't going to make things go away. It's just going to hurt him. And you, be the bigger person and go to the wedding. It's at 4. You can still make it if you leave now. She stood and left the room, leaving me frozen on my bed. I wanted to scream at the unfairness of it all. I wanted to yell at Grandma to make her see my side of things. But of course she was going to take her son's side of things. Who cares how Dad treated me? I scrolled through my phone, looking at every canceled plan, every text message between us, every time Dad put his fiancé first. Rage filled me until my fingers began shaking. 4 o'clock came and went and I was still on my bed, tapping away at my computer. I refused to go to his wedding. I didn't care if that made me immature. He hurt me for the last time. Dad showed up at the house later that night, still dressed in his tux with his new bride on his arm. Mom let him in and he stormed into the living room where I was eating dinner. I paused with my fork halfway to my mouth as I stared at him. You're pathetic, Dad snarled. You couldn't go to my wedding? What were you trying to accomplish? I set my fork down calmly and stared him down. After how you've treated me, you don't get to come in here and gripe at me for not showing up for you, I sneered. Dad stared at me in shock, never hearing me take that tone with him before. I stood and grabbed my plate. We're done, I said coldly. I refuse to call you my father. Then I stomped past him, shoulder checking him as I went, and he just stood there and accepted it.